All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome to European markets opening. So I'm doing a quick little, not a quick one, just a live stream while I basically go through the ideas that I had that I made yesterday, and they're playing out quite nicely. I'm already. Like I'm up on all positions. We're getting a lot of movements right now. So I'm just gonna cover the positions I'm currently in. If you're having any problems with the sound or quality of the the video or the audio quality or anything like that, just let me know and I will see if I can do anything about that. So right now I'm in 3 positions. I'm in Euro USD long. No, I'm in Euro USD short, Euro JPY long, and AUD CAD long. This is the one you're watching right now. And let me bring up the plans that I had. Do we have that one? Discord. Let's see. Give me a minute. Change the colors. Right there. Let's see if I can change that. So that kind of makes sense. All right, so this is my private channel in Discord, and yesterday I made some plans for this. Made some quite detailed planning for this week's forex trading. So if you're in the Burbness, check out that channel. I've got a pretty detailed explanation and plans for 12 forex plans. I'm forex pairs, I should say. I'm not done with the plans. I've got a couple of coins left. The last one I did was GBP JPY down here. So I got GBP USD, New Zealand dollar USD, USD CAD, USD Swiss franc, USD JPY, gold, silver, and S&P 500 to do some more planning on. So I'm gonna do that today. Before we dive deeper into the actual trading, let's run the intro. And once again, welcome to some live trading. All right, let's do it. So I'm going to begin with, which one am I going to begin with? I'm going to begin with Euro JPY. Of course, we're going to take a look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some interesting altcoins too. So Euro JPY, I like this setup. Now let me tell you why I like it. All right, so 200 simple, 200 EMA on the daily, looking bullish. We got a not overly bullish market structure on the daily. You can kind of see how we had higher lows here, higher highs, and we kind of broke that down structure. But we're testing the 618 of this RLC right here, okay? So this 618 that you're seeing right here is drawn using this low to this high. Now, if we go down into the 4 hour, right, so we go down into 4 hour, you will also see that this RLC that I got right here is the RLC that you get from using this low to this high, and that creates some RLC confluence with the 618 here and the RLC down here inside the bigger RLC, right? So from a purely RLC perspective, I like this setup. And looking at the 1 hour local trend, we have a double bottom, a higher high. We got we had some bullish divergence on the Burbercator here on the way down. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour showing also some bullish divergence on the Burbercator. And we're having a potential double bottom here, a W formation. And usually, you know, you guys know my trading style. When these RLCs conflict with the neckline of a W, that's usually a pretty nice setup, right? We see that we have the right, so let's look at the 15-minute here. You got the all right, so you get the weekly open here. Obviously it's Monday. The weekly open opened today, right now. So got the weekly and the daily open right here. Now that's the area that needs to get reclaimed. That's my entry zone. Now that's the area that needs to get reclaimed. If we reclaim that area, we're all good, right? We're safe with this stop loss down here. This is the last daily open, right? And I kind of like the fact that the daily open, the Friday daily open is confluent with the RLC, the lower time frame RLC. So I like this setup. Obviously, I'm a bit underwater right now, which you know, obviously not a good thing, but I still like it. I still like it. So we're gonna put some alerts above right here. So one alert right here. Actually, let's move that one. This one we can move down here. One alert right here. And let's move this alert up into this region. It's, you know, like that. And we have another alert up here. Let's remove that one. We don't need that one right now. Right, so that's Euro JPY. Still like it. Now we got Euro USD. So I'm actually short Euro USD. I've taken some profits right here. As you can see, I had my take profit 1 right here. I now have a trailing stop. I'm gonna manually trail this, the red one you're seeing right here. So I've exited 50% of the position down here, and this is a pretty nice RLC to RLC setup. So I've shared a let's see, where's that one? So I got a document right here I've shared with my private students. I can just give you a quick glance, right? So this is a setup that I'm working on, and I've released like the first round to my private mentoring students in the Bird Nest. If you guys are not from the Bird Nest, check out thebirdnest.com if you're interested in the private mentoring program, where I basically teach you everything I know about trading, and you know, kind of give you all the setups I got using on the forex market and the crypto market. Check out thebirdnest.com for more info on that. I like the monthly open right here, this purple line right here. Monthly open kind of fits nicely here on the Euro USD. But this short RLC to long RLC setup, based on that that idea that I've showed you in the PDF, it's quite simple, right? You draw the, so it's got to be in a downtrend. If you want short, you got to be in a local downtrend. So this is obviously in a downtrend. The higher time frames are obviously, you know, above the 200 simple and the 200 EMA. So I guess, you know, the high time frames are definitely bullish, but the local trend is definitely bearish, right? So what you want to do when trading the RLC to RLC setup, you want to be measuring the short RLC by using the high to the low of the last local down move, right? So that's the short LC. This is where you want to enter, right? And when you get price rejected of the short LC, you then draw the long LC by using this low of that move, low of the move that got rejected. So this low, and the high up here, you get the long LC, right? This setup is shorting the short LC, taking profit at the long LC. If the risk to reward is above 2, that's you know, a good to go trade. And if you kind of, you know, look at this on the lower time frames, let me show you how you could have played this, right? Like here, for example, on the 30-minute, let's look at the 15-minute. So you could have shorted, maybe, you know, up around this area. So you get rejected by the 618, short that area, stop above that one, take profit down at the 618. Usually what will happen is you will get rejected by the 618 and you take profit at the 618 down here. So that would have been a nice 2.5 hour trade. Something to think about, definitely. It's a setup that I really like, and I'm not using it too much, but I've you know, researched it more and more. It looks very good. Looks very good. Excited to hear your thoughts on the crypto market. Yeah, let's take a look at BTC USDT. So yeah, so what I'm looking at right here is there's no trade here right now at current prices, unless you're a low time frame trend range trader. You could trade this range, but that's not really my thing. What I'm looking for is a nice little bounce down in this green box right here. That's a decent SR level. This green box right here, look for a bounce here. I'd go long and a bounce in this green box. Otherwise, I'm not really seeing anything super interesting on Bitcoin right now. It's just not really. Remove that. Looking at the lower time frames, we need to break above out of this range, right? So as soon as we break down out of this range, we break the range low to the downside, we will most likely see a you know, move down into this area for a bounce down here and break out. Yeah, I'll take a look at altcoins after the Forex trading right now. Like we gotta take a look at, also we have this setup, of course, that we posted in the Burbness. We gotta take a look at the BTC dominance. Like, is it, are we even interested in trading altcoins? Not really, right? Why? Like, should we waste time looking at altcoins? I don't know, man. I don't think so. It's the BTC dominance is showing a clear clear picture here. Looks like it wants to break out, and if it breaks out to the upside, altcoins are in a risk-off environment. That's why I'm focusing on Forex right now, because altcoins are not, in my opinion, not very interesting right now. We got a couple of interesting RLC to RLC setups like this one, where you have on the lower time frames the you know, the short RLC, the long RLC, and it comes on with the medium long RLC and the low time frame RLC. I like this for a potential long, right? But it's nothing more than a kind of low time frame trade that's going to probably work out in the next couple of days. That's, you know, I like this, but nothing on the bigger picture. Like, let's take a look at Link USDT. Right, so Link USDT, let's see, we got yeah, so this is looking quite good. If we can get a confirmed bounce somewhere in this red box right here, that would be definitely be interesting. And the trade will look like this. This is what you should be watching for link. Get a pretty decent trend going here on the dailies. I like that. And we got the 50 EMA complement with this area. Let's see. But I feel like we need to properly. Sure, you could long right here if you're feeling a bit risky and you want, like, if you're really feeling link right here, you could probably long right here with a take profit up in this area. Should probably take some profits at the last local high, which is at a good 1.5R. Definitely, link makes sense here, but it's you're pretty much long in resistance, so gotta be careful. But you're long in resistance with proper bullish market structure on the low time frames. I mean, if you look at the hourly here, you get some nice, I would say, bullish market structure. But in like my trading style, I want to be safe. I'd rather make money than lose money. So I'd rather wait for the setups that actually make total sense. And in my opinion, that's basing it on a daily. I want to have a rounded retest on a daily. All right, so let's go back to the Forex market. How's the Forex market looking? All positions is in the green again. The Euro-USD trade is... what's going on here? What's going on here? So we're now coming up and testing the, you know what, I like this. We got the daily and weekly open right here. So let's just call it the weekly open because that's what it is, right? So we got the weekly open and the monthly open right here. Looking quite good. By the way, guys, if you like this, please leave a like on the video. It will help me greatly. So I do appreciate that. This one might get stopped up, but that's okay though, because I'm already up, how much? I think half an hour on this, so I'd be okay with getting stopped out because this is now a winning trade. My running risk is about 2%, something like that. So I got my current R is my current risk is 2R, so I got 3R left to trade with, because I always try to never have more than 5R risk in the market at any given point. So if I'm risking, you know, if I got 1R on each trade, I can only have 5 trades open, obviously. Euro USD, let's take a look at Euro JPY again. Yeah, good. So I'm gonna run through this and kind of show you what I'm thinking here. So the Australian dollar is having some bearish news. So I'm not sure exactly the exact details about it, but let's see. I'll use the. Let's see. All right, so I read some stuff about China and Australia's coal, which like they don't want to buy coal or some shit like that, which obviously is quite bearish for AUD, because it's one of the, I don't know if it's one of the biggest, but it's a big part of their GDP, right? The export of coal. Like I don't know what I'm talking about, obviously, because like I've read something and it's bearish, and that's all I care about. Now if Now I can't find it, but anyway, never mind. So I got that in mind, right? So I got that in mind when longing this. I'm longing bearish news, but super bullish TA. Not really super bullish, but let me show you here. So we got the daily 200 EMA complement with the 236 fib level. That's some really nice confidence, and this is actually the first time the price is testing the 200 EMA on the daily after breaking into the upside. So it broke above in April, right? So in April this year, we broke above the 200 EMA, and we haven't tested that level ever since. It's complement with a pretty major SR level too, and it's just nice confidence, right? So what I want to do here, I've decided to long Australian dollar versus the Canadian dollar because it just looks pretty nice. The bounce, as you can see, these dotted lines right here is the daily 200 EMA, right? So we bounced nicely off this one, close to 4 hour nicely, and I bought here because we have some pretty obvious bullish divergences with the fabricator right here. Look at the 15 minute. You will also see that we reclaimed pretty nicely the area around the 382 here on this low time frame RLC by using this low to this high right here, and we got the weekly open right here. So we kind of, you know, had the weekly open right here. So we kind of opened right here, came up, rounded retest of the weekly open, and continuation to the upside. I really like this. I really like this. It kind of looks like it wants to trade higher. What I'm looking at right now is a move up to this red box resistance, which will most likely act as a strong resistance, and especially if the Australian dollar keeps coming out with bearish news surrounding the China coal situation, right? So I want to be taking profits up here and moving my stop into profit for a free trade, getting out with 50% of my position here in case we go lower. Because if the coal situation with China don't get any better, I might be looking at a high time frame short at this level. And why am I looking at a high time frame short at this level? Well, it's quite obvious. Significant high time frame support level, breakdown area. It's just very simple. Where would my first take profit be? Well, the first take profit would obviously be at the 200 simple. Now, this could go lower. This could be the beginning of a high time frame market reversal. Let's look at the weekly. Do we have any? Let's look at the monthly actually. Do we have any major fib levels right here? Let's see. So do we have any major fib levels confluent with the breakdown level? If that's the case, we have some major fib confluence on the higher time frames, and that's going to add some confluence to this short setup if we get a bearish reaction. There it is, right? I'm seeing something very interesting with the 50%. So if that's the case, if this is actually the 50, that would be absolutely fantastic. And I'm going to change the color to whatever, purple. You know what? Let's not use purple. Let's use orange. We zoom into 1 hour. Do we see any nice confluence right here? Well, we have this area right here, which is the what level is that? What fib is that? Where is the fib even? Yeah, it's the 50, right? And usually I like the 50. It's not a real fib. Actually, it's not part of the Fibonacci sequence, but the 50% level has significant importance in trading because it has importance. That's all you guys need to know. So I like that a reaction up here around the 50 fib. And I like that. I really do like that. Now, do we have any more fib confluence here? Probably not. Let's see if we can find anything on this move right here. Let's see, where do we go? This one right here, from above here to here. Well, look at that. The 236 of this range. We got some very nice confluence right here. And yeah, this is just beautiful. Right, so we're gonna move this whatever dotted. This one, what color should we use on this one? This could be, ah, nice. What a beautiful little drawing we got here. So the 236 should be used as a take profit area, which kind of lines up nicely with where I've got the take profit area right now. So we got an alert. We got to put an alert right here, and another alert. Where would we want to put the other alert? Well, the other alert should probably be nowhere. So or wait a minute, no, nowhere. But BTC dominance says otherwise, so no trade right. I'm not sure. Not sure what you mean, but Link. Usually when I'm looking at the BTC dominance, usually I'm talking about, like, if the BTC dominance is bullish, that's usually going to be bearish for alts versus Bitcoin. So I'm usually talking about the Bitcoin pair. If BTC decides to make a nice move to the upside, alts could perform pretty good versus the USDT pairs. But really, I'm not seeing a trade here because you're basically buying resistance. So gotta be careful with like, never buy resistance, guys. It's not. It's not favorable to buy the resistance, really. So your USD getting rejected again at the entry, not looking fantastic, but I got my stop loss level where it should be. You know what? Let's look at the high time frame trend here. Yeah, so you know what? I like it. We got to the 4-hour. Yeah, I'm just gonna let this one go. I'm just gonna not observe it too much. So we got some alerts to check out. All right, got some alerts right here. So right, so we have got an alert on ONT USDT. Yeah, this is not looking good. Can remove that. Right, so we got gold. Gold is looking quite strong. I like this. I really like this. So Sweden dollar CAD, we already looked at that one. GBP, JPY. This one I took a short term, tried a short scalp. This one obviously got stopped out, and it's now looking like, obviously got stopped out in a pretty good area right here, and GBP, JPY is actually looking quite good right now. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to go to my my Discord channel where I had the plans, and I'm going to look for GBP, JPY. Where's that one? GBP, JPY. So I'm saying lots of confidence inside that gray box. Want to short the reaction down to the RLC. So not getting a reaction. So my short idea is invalidated right here. All right, so obviously I'm still gonna have the long RC on the map right here, but what we need to do right now is we need to draw the fib right here. We're gonna look at that fib, bounce up that fib, probably use that low right here. And as you can see, this right here is a bounce of this RLC right here, right? So that's a good thing, bullish thing. Looking at the daily, looking at the weekly, we got the weekly 21 EMA and the 50 EMA confluent with that area. We have on the daily, we got some very strong confluences here with the you know, all moving averages inside this gray box right here. So it looks like it's gearing up for a pretty nice long here actually. But like I said, I want to short a reaction inside this area. You know, with the whole Brexit talks, I'm you know, I'm getting the feeling that, you know, I'm obviously not that invested in the actual news surrounding this, but I'm kind of getting the feeling that the negotiations isn't going, you know, perfect, right? It's they're not really getting a deal, and we're gonna see how the whole Brexit deal develops during this week. If it looks like they're gonna come to an agreement, obviously that would probably stabilize GBP going forward, and I would like to long a rounded retest of this gray box right here. Could even maybe, I mean, on a daily close above, if we get a daily close above, could enter like 25 or 50% of the position with a stop below this area, and then fill the rest of the position on a rounded retest in case it just flies, right? You never know. And if that's actually the case, we're gonna look at this area for a nice take profit area. So the long setup would probably look something like this. Well, so something like that is what I would be looking at for GBP JPY for long. Now let's put in some alerts here. Remove that short. Let's see, we should put an alert. So I want an alert down here, and I want an alert up here. Right, so we got Euro, AUD. Do I have any plans for Euro AUD? Well, it's quite obvious here, right? It's you know, resistance. So let's take a look. Do I have anything on Euro AUD? See, can I do like this? No. Let's see. Euro AUD. So I'm writing price at significant high time frame level here, break above, and I'm long on a retest. Possible short on a reaction, but we'll let Monday price action decide. 4 hour looks ready for a breakout, strong price action. Let's look at the 4 hour right here. Do we have strong price action on the 4 hour? Yes. So yes, but I think we're more likely to see a reaction here, honestly. I think we got the daily 200 EMA slightly below. I mean, most of the time I'm looking to long or short the first retest of a SR level, right? This this is obviously not the first retest. This right here, this is the first retest, second, third, fourth, and fifth, right? So the fifth retest of a major SR level, not super interested in not super interested in shorting that, but if it makes sense, it makes sense, right? And we're looking at the daily right here, and see if we can see anything. Put on the RLC right here. Yeah, that's not really what I'm looking at. So yeah, I'm not interested in the short here. I'm more interested in the long, especially consider the news surrounding AUD. So a breakout would be definitely more interesting here. I'm gonna put an alert right there, slightly above the last high right there. So let's see, we got the daily. Yeah, that's it. So right, we got Euro, AUD, Australian dollar, JPY. Get a beautiful bounce of the 200 EMA here for the second time. Looking great. See if we can find any. We got the RLC right here, so we're inside the RLC of this move right here. Price is above the 200 simple and the 200 EMA, so trend is obviously to the upside. So I actually like this for a potential long, but we need to first of all like get out of the RLC here, and I would be looking for another kind of like RLC to RLC setup right here. So we're gonna add the short RLC right here from that high to this low. I also like the fact that the monthly open is right there. So the setup, I would look at this as the setup. Take profits around this area. Something like that. So break out of the long RLC, retest the 618 for a move up to this area. I'm going to be putting an alert right here. First we got Euro CAD. Nice, this is looking beautiful. The euro versus the Canadian dollar, I'm most likely going to be buying. Yeah, so the hourly closes in 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm just going to be buying this. I think this is just a beautiful, beautiful move right here, and considering that my Euro USD short isn't really looking that good, my Euro JPY long is looking better, and considering the bearish news for the no, this is not AUD, but this is looking good. This is looking fantastic. So it's comps that, you know, got the bounce of the high time frame RC right here, and now the low time frame RC. We're gonna look at the daily moving averages. Obviously bullish. I like this. So I would like to I want to be long here. I want to go long the Euro CAD. We also see on the 1 hour and the 4 hour Barbicator is at in oversold territory. We also have the 1 hour going from below 20 to above 20, which means it's going from oversold into neutral territory. And we got beautiful bullish engulfing being created on the 1 hour right here. Now, where do we want to enter? Do we want to enter on at market, or do we want to wait for the hourly candle to close? I think this is looking quite strong, but I do expect a reaction at the weekly open right here, because as you can see, it's probably complement with the RLC right here. Yes, so we're now entering the very low time frame RLC, the short RLC right here, with the weekly open being complement. So what I'm looking at right here is oh man, this is hard because it's looking so strong. And what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to enter with 0.5% risk right here at market, because it's looking very strong, right? So we got Euro CAD, Euro CAD right here. We're going to be selling sell. Stop loss is going to be at right there 54,262, 54,262, 262 right there. 12, I got 5. Right there, so I'm buying right now at market. God damn, I almost pressed buy. Wow. Right there. So buy, stop loss right here. Good. So I'm in with half a like 0.5% risk, so half an hour on this one. Now the next, like, I want to, first of all, I'm gonna wait for the hourly to close, and if it's a bullish engulfing, I'm gonna be buying some more. And looking at the 15-minute, this level right here is looking quite good for an entry. But considering the fact that it's very close to current price, I'm just gonna mark it in with the rest of the position. Euro USD is most likely getting stopped out on the short, which is a good thing for this setup, right? That's a good thing for this setup. Now let's keep this in mind. 5 minutes. Let's take a look at some other pairs while we wait. Looking very good. We have reclaimed the weekly open as expected here on, well, not expected, but it's what I like to see. Have you ever considered using Heiken Ashi? Yes, I have considered using it, but considering the fact that what I'm doing now is working, I'm just gonna stick to what's working. But I really do like the idea of using Heiken Ashi, or whatever it's called, Heiken Ashi, I think. It seems like a good and very interesting style. Right, so GP, JPY. You know, I kind of like this, but not gonna long it right here. Euro USD. Looks like it's just about to get stopped out here. It's above weekly open, above monthly open, so probably gonna get stopped out here, but we'll see. Let's add an RLC here just for, yeah. Okay. You know what? It's like, you know, I might want to be buying this, but it feels like I'm already in the position, so getting it right here before the candle close and everything, that's just gonna be foaming, right? But I'm gonna put, you know, get ready to put in some orders right here. So I'm gonna have an entry order right here. I think I'm actually gonna have the stop loss down here instead. So let's add the short RLC right here. Now, what's the risk to reward up to the short RLC here? It's almost 2. That's pretty good. I like that. I'm gonna put in orders for this setup. Get Euro CAD, got a buy. Now, how much of that one? 3. Stop loss at 15432. That's where I have my entry down here, right? Five four. You know what? Let's put it at 81. Right there. And the stop loss is going to be at 54302. Good, so that's my entry right there, stop loss. I think I'm gonna, you know, this is, you know, 50. I'm gonna take profit on the other position, so this is gonna be the second position, right? But I'm just gonna put this in right here. I'm going to add an alert right on the entry and another alert above these highs, because if we take out these highs, the long orders down here is most likely getting invalidated. Now we have a 1 hour. You know what? I'm just gonna I'm just gonna actually put. I'm just gonna market enter right here on the one that we're close to EuroCAD. Where's EuroCAD? Long. Yeah. So actually, you know what? It's nah. I'm gonna have to mark it in here. So 4 or 5. EuroCAD lost there. Alright, so I went long there, and I'm gonna put in the stop loss for the other one. Orders, EuroCAD, we got that one right there. Modify that. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got four positions open, and 4 positions open, but one of them is with the stop in profit. So I got about 3, somewhere around 3R in the market right now as risk. So I'm going to. If we get a nice retest of this, I might increase the risk on this one actually. So I got about 2R left. If I find anything nice, I'm gonna be adding some risk, right? I see you zooming in and out a lot. Just something you might not know. You can right click on the price on the right and set the scale price only. Just an idea, scale price only. Scale price only. Is what's what's the difference here? Oh, you mean it's not, so it's not actually taking into account the moving averages, right? Man, if that's the case, I've been looking for this forever. That makes total sense. Yeah, nice. Thanks, man. Thanks a lot. Like that's been a huge problem for me forever. So yeah, I really appreciate that. Thanks, man. Awesome. Man, I love that. All right, so let's just do a scan again. So which is the last pair I did some analysis on was the GBP JPY. So we're gonna be looking at GBP USD and do some analysis on this one. I might take a break shortly. All my positions are in profit. I'm liking that. Looking really good. Looking really good. Right, so let's see. Let's see. Just 8, 7, 6. So what am I seeing on GBP JPY, GBP USD? I don't know, man. Like, daily is telling me to go long, but where and when I do not know. All right, so we have the monthly open right here. We have the daily 50 EMA, the daily 20 EMA. We got the 4-hour 200 simple, 20 EMA, 21 EMA, 55 EMA. That's just great confidence right here with the monthly open, the weekly open too. So you know what? This actually looks like a decent level. Definitely a interesting level right here. But doesn't make sense to actually go long here. Let's add a level right here and we're gonna see where that lines up. So that level right here, like that area, because it's, you know, it's counted in this area, like, you know, I got it right here, some reactions here, here. So yeah, that's a good level, right? Now let's go down and see if it makes sense. Yeah, and it kind of does, right? So I like this as a long, actually. I do really do that. Do that. I don't know. I don't know if this makes sense. Let's look at the hourly instead. Yeah, should probably use this high instead. That's gonna be the 618 right there, so that's not, but you know, look at the hourly right here. It's a really good level. That one, and we could use like, probably use maybe like this level down here. Yeah, so this, and by drawing it like this, the horizontal level kind of goes straight through in the middle right here. So this is a quite clean setup right here. And I'm looking to enter a long trade here. Now the question is, do I want to blindly buy this area or do I want to wait for a bounce? If we don't trade any higher, look at that. Oh man, look at that. It's just perfect confluence with the low time frame RLC right there. The stop, well, the stop should be below this area right here, and the take profit, stop loss triggered on Euro USD, but I'm still in pretty fucking nice profits on everything else. So yes, nice. Now this right here is looking perfect, just perfect. But the fact that it's looking so good just makes me think it's not gonna hit, because it's just looking too good. So we might actually kind of run into some resistance here, but I like to get in on a retest down here on that level. Gonna be low risk, because it's, well, you know, look at the daily. Yeah, I mean, it's just, yeah, beautiful. I'm gonna instead just, you know, this could turn out to be a pretty good high time frame trade actually. This could turn out to be a high time frame beautiful trade up to the high time frame RLC right here. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to let's see, I'm gonna enter 50% at current prices. My stop loss is gonna be, let's just, so if I enter 50 here and 50 right there, we got an average entry on right here, stop loss down here, risk to reward up to this area is going to be a 5. So that's very good. So GBP USD, I like this. GBP USD, I'm going to be entering with a 1% at 1R at current prices, right? and then add another R at a retest of this area right here. So get an alert right here, we get an alert right here, take at this high, and the orders down here is invalidated. So let's see, we got entry order, buy at market, we got the stop loss down right down here, so 121.209, 121.209, 209. How big should that position be? 1R, 1R. So we got 1R risk on GBP USD right here, and I'm okay with this going down into this area, and I'm gonna be longing a I'm gonna be adding 1R risk on a confirmed bounce in this area. Now, why am I taking this trade? I'm taking this trade because it's the daily, because the daily trend is up, the high time frame trends are up, the daily has bounced off the 200 EMA into the simple down here. We are reclaiming the 21 and the 55 EMA in the daily right here, confluent with a very nice EMA cluster on the 4-hour right here. It's just a decent SR level, and I think this could be a great trade up to the high time frame RLC. Now, is the stop loss too tight? Maybe it's way too tight. I don't know. Maybe it's way too tight. You know, fuck it, never mind. It's that if this thing is bullish, we should really get a nice bounce here. Now, the problem is I'm long GBP. So if the Brexit talks goes to shit, this one is fucked. But I mean, you know, I like it. GBP USD. So how much risk do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have about 4R in the market right now, which let's look at the news calendar here. Probably missed some stuff. All right. Tomorrow we got some GBP news and CAD news. So we got some speech by the Fed tonight. That's most likely could very well move the markets. Alright guys, I think I'm getting ready to end the stream now. I feel like I've done, look at that, USD CAD. Nah. Daily, well, I don't know. Alright, so we're gonna take a look at the S&P 500 too. So alright, nice. So we got a very beautiful, very strong bounce on the S&P today, coming up to test last month's open, complement with the breakdown level right here. You know, got a interesting short opportunity here, but it's, I really want to short this. It's quite strong, honestly. I don't know. Gold, how's gold looking? what are we seeing here on gold? We got a reclaim of the 21 EMA and the 50 EMA on the daily right here. I like that. It's not really giving me much here, honestly. It's we need to see some clear strength from gold. The trade that I would be looking at would be something like this, right? So we did bounce inside the 618. It's very nice. We got a local uptrend right here. I really need to see, like, we got the trend line right here now. So the trend line is getting closer and closer and closer to the actual resistance area. I want to see a break above the trend line like that. That's what I'm looking at on gold. All right, that's it for today, tomorrow, this morning. Yeah, that's it. Looking good. So running profits right now is about 2R up today, which is nice. I like that. Everything is in profit. That's absolutely fantastic. Let's just hope I can manage my trades effectively and move my stops into profit when needed, take some profits when needed, and not let this 2R running profits turn into a minus 4R, which is very possible considering that I got 4R in the market right now. If everything goes against me, I'm gonna be losing money. So that's very important. Like, unrealized P&L is not profits, right? So unrealized profits is not profits. You gotta secure the gains. The worst feeling is like you're looking at your open positions and you're like, wow, it's looking so good. Everything's in the green. I'm making money, and then all of a sudden, everything turns to shit, and you forgot to manage your trades, and you end up losing money. So it really sucks to be up here, and all of a sudden you're down here. So being a trader, it's all about managing your positions and managing the emotional roller coaster that is making and losing money. All right, with that said, I want to wish you all a fantastic Monday and a great start to your trading weekend. So tonight I'm doing a webinar in the Burb Nest. I'm going to be focusing more on crypto, Bitcoin, altcoins, BTC dominance in the webinar tonight in the Burb Nest around 18:30 UTC. That's around 21:30 my time, which is the Swedish time. All right, I'm just rambling on. Take care, guys, and see you guys next time.